guys, I won a giveaway from Cosmetics. So if you want to see what I won, stay exactly where you are because we're getting into it right now. I have yet to open any of this stuff so that we could see it together. I'm really excited to see what they sent. Also, I need a haircut so bad. I feel like I look like Ed Sloan from Crossfade. Looking back at me, I see that I never really got it right. Okay, so based on the outer packaging, I tried to organize everything by the creator, so hopefully that's the order that it's in. If it's not, don't clock me, I apologize. But the first thing we've got is an Ofra highlighter. Wait a minute, we know it's Ofra? This is not a mystery box unboxing. Everything's gonna be from Ofra, fun fact. This is a liquid to baked formula that creates show-stopping pigments that melt into the skin. It just gives directions on how to use it, and it says all of the lights on the back, and it's got like 4 different highlighters, so maybe it's a little bundle. So this is actually a little highlighter quad. We've got 4 shades, a champagne, a gold, a pink, and a darker gold that's kind of more bronzy. Let's swatch them. Oh, this palette is giving me Rodeo Drives vibes, and I'm living for it. Oh, look at them. Oh my gosh. They're so pretty. But this one doesn't say who it's in collaboration with, so it might not be an influencer collaboration. It's just called All of the Lights. So I guess it's just all of the highlighters. I wonder if one of these is Rodeo Drive, because I kind of feel like this one is. I really don't know for sure. It kind of looks like that darker, more golden shade is the Rodeo Drive, but it almost looks like it's a little bit darker than Rodeo Drive. Let's swatch the two. No, Rodeo Drive comes off lighter in the pan than All of the Lights does. So I guess this All of the Lights doesn't have Rodeo Drive. I kind of love that though, because I get to expand my Ofra highlighter collection instead of getting another Rodeo Drive. Again, not that I would mind, but who wants a duplicate when you haven't even hit pan yet? Then we have the Ali Dawson 89 Mini Mix Palette. Oh my gosh, this one is so cute. It's got some bright poppin' pastels, but we have some darker shades to add dimension with. I think that might even be a contour. Summer pastels never packed so lightly until this bundle created by Ali Dawson 89. Sparkly, pastel, and full of glow. This bundle features a full-face palette that is completely magnetic and refillable, plus a compact with all of our best-selling highlighters in one. I'm not gonna lie, that palette looks like so much fun. That kind of color story is not where my head goes when I think of Ofra. For some reason, Ofra, I always think of nudes and really high glam, but I'm not about to put down a pastel palette. We've also got the Glam with Susan Lip Bundle. Multiply your lippy collection by the thousands with this liquid lipstick set curated by Glam with Susan. Brighten, deepen, and create custom shades with our 4 shades of our best-selling liquid lipstick formula that is always comfortable and super mixable with all lippies. And here we have the shades Bronx, Brooklyn, Atlantic City, and Arctic. And we've got a Glam with Susan blush palette. It's all a flush from here in this all blush palette curated by Glam with Susan. Pop the apples of your cheeks, add dimension or contour with all super pigmented shades that go smooth and don't wear off midday. Need a refill? Easily mix in new shades or refills into this compact and magnetic palette. Okay, but the color story, what are our options? Oh, very pinky. Okay. I thought we were gonna have like, not rainbow, but like rainbow for blush. It's definitely not that though. It really looks like it's mainly pink, but with some orange tones added in. I am in love with the fact that these are magnetic palettes though. That way once I use one, I can replace it with any shade I want. It doesn't have to be pink or orange if I don't want it to be. If Ofra has more than pink and orange. Surprisingly, I haven't really tried a lot of the Ofra products. Just those classics like Rodeo Drive. Then from Hot Mess Mama of 4, we have a lip duo. Add this sweet lip combo curated by Hot Mess Mama of 4 to all of your glam day or night. The bundle comes with the liquid lipstick in the shade LOML, a neutral shade with a pink undertone, and Truffle, a sheer shimmering nude brown lip gloss. And the final product is another palette in collaboration with Hot Mess Mama of 4. Mom Life meets the Glam Life in this full face palette curated by Hot Mess Mama of 4. With the perfect staples to create soft everyday glam, add this compact, magnetic, and completely refillable palette to your gym, makeup, or travel bag. This is what I see more like as an Ofra palette with all of the sexy nudes. Something that's gonna be able to turn really sultry, really smoky. But we've also still got a couple of nice pinky toned blushes and another highlighter quad. I also think I just now found the All of the Lights highlighter quad. I think this is where it came from because that looks like it's the same shades. They're not arranged the same way, but it looks like the same shade. We got so many products, we have to create a look. So as much as I wanted to use the Hot Mess Mama of 4 palette because of these super sultry, sexy nudes, I've got to use the colors in the Ali Dawson 89 palette. It's just too beautiful not to use. So I'm going to begin this look by using the pink shade Stellar. I'm gonna start packing this one on the outer corner of the crease as well as the outer V. The pigment is real. That's a really pretty pink too. It's not quite like your pastel-y pink. I mean, it said that this palette was full of a bunch of pastels. And I will say it's not just a solid hot pink, but it's not like a baby pink. It's kind of that perfect mix of pink and purple, and it kind of goes with my hair. Love that. Oh, I just can't stand how bad I need a haircut. I'm not used to this formula, but I am loving it so far. The pigment builds up so nicely, but the shadow is still super soft and creamy. It's one of those types of shadows that if you wanted a light wash of color, you could easily achieve it, or you can build it and get the extreme payoff that's actually in the pan. I like these kind of shadows. They give you options and versatility. And who doesn't love versatility in makeup? And just very lightly, I'm gonna tickle the pink. No. No, you didn't. I heard you. I heard you. Okay. I can't believe I just said that. Okay, now I'm going. I can't. Get it together. Okay, now I'm just going to lightly diffuse the pink right above it, closer to the brow bone, so it's just a little softer. That was better. That was much better. This formula is stunning. Then to transition from the pink, I'm gonna use this darker orangey shade called Country Road. Tapping off the excess pigment from the brush, I'm just gonna start placing this right in the center of the crease and use it to blend the pink toward the inner corner. Another beautiful shade. Oh, I forgot to tap off the brush. That is very pigmented. That's okay. Maybe that's just enough to blend. Oh, do you see the blend that is happening between that pink and that orange? And it's doing it by itself. You guys know I love it when I don't have to work for it. Thank you, Ofra. I'm sort of debating on taking that orange all the way across the pink on the top toward the brow bone. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna say no for now and just keep working on the blend in the crease. Once I finish it, I can change my mind if I want. And for the inner corner, we're gonna use Bright Yellow. No, that's not me making the name for it. That is the shade. I believe she's gonna fill out our inner corner nicely. Yeah, it is. I'm also gonna go ahead and buff out these edges toward the inner corner so it's a little more blown out. I tend to find that opens the eye up a little bit more unless I go in with a black eyeliner and make it really sharp, which I tend to do most of the time anyway. You know, I could really get used to using this formula. It's a little bit different than what I'm used to, but I like it. I went ahead and blended all the shades up a little bit. Instead of pulling any of the shades from the inner corner out and blending up, I just wanted to pull those same shades up a little bit higher, and I think it made a really pretty effect. Once I go in with a brow bone highlight, it should blend in with all 3 of those perfectly. But before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the crease out using some micellar water and a pointed cotton swab. And we're gonna go ahead and do a quarter cut crease. For the inner corner, I'm gonna use the shade Arcade, and it is so bright. We're just gonna start working this right into the inner corner. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. That is so intense. I mean, we're talking Rodeo Drive in green. Ooh, that green right up against that yellow and orange is making it pop so much because they're complementary colors, and holy crap, I love it. It's so intense. Now to blend this green into the pink on the outer edge, I'm gonna use this purple shimmer called Ocean Blue. I guess that is sort of bluey when I look at it in the monitor, but in person it's just a really cool toned purple. So I'm gonna try to stick with this blank spot that I've made and left open and then blend it into the green as well as the pink. Oh, they're so pretty. These shimmers are just fantastic. Ofra done the thing. Even though that blue and that green are definitely different formulas, the green is more of a thicker, opaque metallic. The purple, blue, whatever you want to call it, is more of like a satin shimmer, so it's a little bit less intense on the reflect, but the way they blend, is perfect. Now, if you've got this palette, word of advice, don't try to blend this orange with this purple blue. It does not make a pretty color. I ended up trying to blend that section with the orange so it wasn't just pink to the blue, but the orange and the periwinkle made a very strange color. Just word of advice. And now for the final touch of magic, I'm gonna add a brow bone highlight, and for that I am using Rhinestone. Probably meant to be a highlighter, but it's white, so it's gonna pair with any of the shades that I've got on already, so it's kind of perfect. Definitely tapping off the excess again, because I bet you this is gonna build up super quick. Oh, wow. Oh, that is beautiful. Yeah. I was right. That literally is the perfect highlight to pair with everything. And just grabbing the brush I used to blend all of the shades up toward the brow bone to soften that edge, and we have a perfect brow bone highlight. Oh, I can't wait to use that as the highlighter on my face either. Oh, that's so good. What is it us gays usually say? Yes, mama. You know, I'm quite happy with this eye look, but I really need to see it completely finished. So I'm gonna pop off camera, finish most of my makeup, and we'll come back and use the complexion products inside the Ali Dawson 89 palette and the Glam with Susan blush palette. Majority of the makeup is now done. For the lower lash line, I took the same orange and pink that I used in the crease and copied them down below with the exact same placement. Now let's use the contour from this palette. I'm gonna use the brush that I used to wipe away the excess powder from my face. That way it sort of dilutes this a tiny little bit, because this looks really dark. I may or may not be slightly afraid of it, but we're just gonna start really small and build it up super slowly. Since this is such a cool tone shade, I'm probably just going to be applying it in the furthest back points of my face, so it just creates a little bit of a shadow and adds a little bit more dimension to the face without actually getting super intense. Let's see. That is immediately cooler than the bronzer, thank goodness. Sometimes the struggle to find a good contour not bronzer is real. What is the shade name? French Mocha. I need to remember that. Since this is refillable, I could easily pop this pan out, take it with me to work on clients, and keep one for myself here. It's actually not a bad idea. Okay, so placing this on the lowest point of my jawline and then pulling it up slightly just to melt it into that bronzer really well. Oh, that's perfection. Do you see how this side just has a slight bit more definition right around the jawline versus this side? Still having definition, but this is warmer, so it's just creating a little bit more depth over here, being cool toned. I love the magic of contour. I can't help it.
If the men find out we can shapeshift, they're going to tell the church.
Don't let the men know we can shapeshift. Okay, seriously though, what a beautiful contour. This is the perfect cool tone shade for my skin tone. Now it is time for highlighter, and I don't think you're ready for this. Oh, it says use a fan brush on the palette, so I'm gonna use a fan brush. Okay, fan brush we have. And only because I used it as the brow bone highlight, I've also got to use the really, really light white shade as the highlight for my face. Are you ready? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. Oh wow, you can kind of sheer it out a little bit and make it just a very glowy lit from within glow. I really don't use fan brushes that often to put on highlighter. I just prefer something a little more round that's gonna give me a wider space. But applying this highlighter with this method, it's letting me get super concentrated with it, so it's making my cheekbone just snatched. That is entirely too beautiful. That should be illegal. I love her so much. Let's see if we can get a little bit straight down the nose. My brush isn't necessarily the straightest right now, just like me, so I didn't think I'd be able to make a straight line down the nose, but it did. Oh my. You guys, this is giving Rodeo Drive, but goes with anything. I just want to keep adding more. I think I could literally bathe in that highlighter. It's so beautiful. I probably should have started with this, but we're gonna now go into blush from the Glam with Susan palette. I don't know why I didn't think to go in this first, because now I'll probably have to reapply my highlighter, but I really don't mind. I'm thinking just to tie in with the crease, then I'm gonna use a combination of these two shades. This one's got a little more shimmer to it. That's the shade Cosmo, and then this one is the shade Pink Satin. So let's start with Pink Satin, see how she builds up, and then we can increase the intensity with Cosmo if needed. Oh, she's like a pastel-y pink. Oh, for some reason I thought that was gonna be more like a rose. It kind of looks like a rose in the pan to me, but she's got some pastel vibes going on. Okay, not gonna lie, the blush going on top of that highlighter gives it a slightly rosy tint to it, and it's kind of stunning. I can't believe that highlighter is still as intense as it is after I just put blush on top of it. Okay, that's it for the softer one. This is beautiful, just like everything else we've used so far. Now I'm gonna take the tiniest bit of Cosmo, and starting at the lowest point of my cheek, way back here, I'm just gonna start trying to very, very lightly apply some of this. She is so neon. Oh, I'm not mad at that one either. Someone needs to come over right now and tell me to put the blush brush down. Just put it down. Okay, blush is on, blush is done. That is it. Gotta just re-emphasize this highlighter a little bit since I covered it up with a bunch of pink. Perfection again. Okay, no more blush, no more highlighter. I'm stopping, that is it. I'm not building anymore. And now we get to finish off with the lips. And I'm using the lip bundle from Hot Mess Mama of 4. Again, this is the liquid lipstick and the shimmering lip gloss, or metallic lip gloss, I believe. Let me put on a lip liner really quick and I'll show you guys the lipstick. Okay, lips are lined. I use the Wayne Goss lip pencil in the shade Sepia. And now let's see what LOML looks like on the lips. What does that mean? Obviously, it's like a text abbreviation. Laughing on my, laying on my, Somebody, I know you have to give me in the comments. Somebody knows what LOML means. Laying on my laurel? Isn't laurel another word for butt? Oh, this color. Especially this color with this lip liner. I know we've tried Ofra liquid lipsticks on this channel before. I mean, we just got one in Ipsy, which was my previous video, which I'll leave it linked up here if you haven't seen the Ipsy unboxing. We got an Ofra lipstick in that, and the formula is really, really creamy and smooth, and it just feels great. But we have yet to try one of the Ofra lip glosses. Again, this one is in the shade Truffle, and it's like this dark, smoky looking brown with a bunch of little pieces of golden glitter in it, and I think it's gonna look so gorgeous with this look. Ooh, it smells really good too. Yes! That literally tied the lip liner and the lipstick together perfectly. Wow, I don't know what that flavor is, but it is amazing. Okay guys, so this is it. This is the look I've created using all of the Ofra giveaway products. What do you guys think? What do you think? Let me know your thoughts. I'm always hanging out down there with you in the comments just talking, so let's talk. I really hope you enjoyed this video and getting to see everything I won in this Ofra giveaway. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up just to let me know. Also, if you like this look and you want to see more looks like them, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. My username is the same for everything. It's just ChristopherJMUA. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!